Welcome back. Face Off is the program. All our results, some of our results in elections in the last 6 months seem to be going to the tribunal, with some people or some elected officials being thrown out. Not really thrown out, the results being nullified. And I think in some cases, judges are asking for a rerun of elections. And my guest here in the house, to my left, Mr. Sunday, is asking, why should we keep taking these things, considering time, considering resources? But Mr. Ita feels that, well, I mean, that's the only way we can get justice, so let's go all the hall. Before I let them continue firing the salvo, I'll take some of the views we have from our viewers who have been tweeting at us. I would like to take this from, let's see. Let's take from Ihain Obata. Ihain Obata says tribunal's outcome should happen before swearing in. Okay, I think I have somebody here making that point. Nigeria Constitution, this is from Onyemachi Raphael. Nigeria Constitution should be amended in order to finish all the tribunal cases. Yeah, I think that's alluding to the first fact. Someone is saying, okay, Odebumi says, it will be so volatile and dangerous if there is no tribunal after elections. Dangerous and volatile. Yes. I don't know. Then this man says, we must finish all cases. Okay, he said that before. Election tribunal is needed to right any wrong we have seen during the elections. This is coming from Mr. Victor Akindipe. Keep the tweets coming at Face Off and at Philip Solu. Let me take one more. This is from Oku Liseifai. What shocks me is that the tribunals don't expeditiously give judgments. I said one more. Let me take one more, please. If you remove tribunals as part of our electoral system, then chaos is all we get at the end. It will be regrettable. This is from Ajala Munia. Sorry if I didn't get that right.
I agree with that person.
You will agree with the one that talks about what you're saying about it.
No, I agree completely.
Everybody will agree with what you're saying.
I agree completely. If you remove the tribunals, the next elections will be so volatile, will be so dangerous, so lethal. Take, for instance, the Akwa Ibom case. In the last election, we had more than 30 of our youths murdered in cold blood.
That could have been anything, reason.
No. On election day, because they did everything they could to stop a particular party that has declared itself the winner from snatching the boxes. If the tribunal does not look carefully into this, in the next election, it will be war in Akwa Ibom State or any other part of Nigeria. So I agree completely. Now, I was trying to say that this matter of tribunal is very, very critical. The last time we had an election recorded as the most notorious and the most fraudulent in electoral history was the one that happened in 1927 in Liberia, where 15,000 people were accredited for election, and President Charles King got 250,000 votes. Can you beat that? The record in Akwa Ibom State today has beat that world record. We had 400,000 Akwa Ibom people accredited for an election, and the winner was allotted 1 million. That is why we say, Tribunal, come and help us see this thing. Is this how this thing should be done? In giving Mr. Sunday, Mr. Senaka, an opportunity to really respond to that, let me ask that from what a viewer is saying. Badri 75 says, go ahead. Our laws did not provide for any other form of redress outside election tribunals.
Yes. That is what we are saying.
So this advocacy may take a long time. Your advocacy may take a long time.
I sympathize with the situation which Mr. Ita is finding himself.
He lost elections. Yes. Is it because he lost elections? So?
No. He's interested in the election petition tribunal. Okay. Now I sympathize with his problem.
Because we want to give the people confidence in the system.
Okay, yes. I said I sympathize with his scenario. But I am saying that, all of what I'm saying is that, look, we need to do something.
In terms of this request,
yes,
let's look at
this. You know, in Nigeria,
alternative.
Yes, in civil proceedings, against election petition tribal proceedings in court. We have, I said, ADR in civil. Then even in criminal proceedings in Nigeria, the new act that we use in the Federal Capital Territory and other federal courts in Nigeria allowed for plea bargaining. I am saying, I know I can see what he spends, I can see his pain, but I'm saying that there must be a springboard, like a shock absorber, that we can also, the lawmakers should also make a provision to allow for plea bargaining, ADR, alternative dispute resolution, so that I am seeing the possibility. I'm seeing the possibility of parties who are contending. Okay, bros, let's come and talk. You are from the same state I am from. Can we resolve these things? Let's see if we can resolve it. All of them are looking for position. We can see how we can swindle. We can see how we can balance. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that it shouldn't be resolved only in tribunal, because tribunal is too expensive. You know what it takes to run a court during the
we agree.
Tribunal.
We agree.
It's expensive.
But if we are to perfect the system, we cannot do away with the tribunals. Now, one other thing again, if we are to perfect the system, is to make sure those that the tribunal throw up or show us as having contributed to corrupting the system must be made to pay for it. Are you with me?
Yes.
For instance.
No, that should be outcome. Okay, for instance, okay, no, not for instance. I didn't want to borrow that word. But let's look at it. I can understand that at the end, we want justice.
Justice.
In the end.
Yes.
We want justice, right?
Definitely.
Now, so, but again, how we approach that justice is what is the contention here. Gentlemen, in 20 seconds each, how do we react, for instance, based on all the arguments we've had tonight and positions and conversation, how do we react to some results that have been thrown out and some people, we have some people in the Senate right now whose elections have been nullified.
Yes.
So, monies have been paid for sittings, for instance, as a senator, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
If elections are going to be conducted, INEC is going to deploy a lot of people back there to do elections rerun and all of that. With this, and some of the challenges you've mentioned about having to really get justice, considering also the electoral processes that led to the first point where you had agitations from the results, what is the way forward, gentlemen? 20 seconds or 30 seconds, I increase it for you. H, I stop you immediately, it's 30 seconds. As we round up.
You take the first shot.
Now, what I'm saying here is that 20 seconds is that if you give a senator, somebody who has been sworn in as a senator, he started collecting his constituency money, he started taking his salary, somebody who was sworn in as a governor, he has started doing projects, taking salary, politicians, taking money homes, making their life better. When their election is finally overturned, they can't ask them to bring those money back.
So where's the way out?
So the way out is, before you swear them in, make sure that all the elections matters are resolved, or make ways for alternative dispute resolution.
Well, my reaction is very, very simple. Yeah. If you fraudulently won an election, and after some time, the tribunal finds out that it was a fraudulent election, that person must be made to pay everything, all the benefits he must have gotten from that illegal position. Number two, there's sadness today in Akwa Ibom State, because Akwa Ibom people can't understand why.
No, I want you to tell me how we get out of this. What's your, I know all the incidences. Yes. I know some, yes.
How get out of?
No, you're still insisting on tribunal despite the cost.
Is that one?
Yes.
So you think that's the way out?
Yes.
Okay, I take that to be your answer, that that's the way out. Viewers, it's been firing in here about whether or not we should continue to go to the tribunals. The comments are pouring in torrents. I wish we could take them. Let me quickly rush in one that says, too bad that Nigeria has turned politics to official work, because people who want to deliver are limited to who want to help the nation. I think that's a little disjointed. Oyebanji says, tribunal is a waste of time and resources. whatever it is, I think what's important is that as we enter into the 8th Assembly, I think so, electoral processes needs to be looked at. I think bottom line from what we can get from these viewers, from our guests, is that we need to find a way around it where election results should be seen and acceptable by above average number of people, that it was and represents the wishes of the people. This is Face Up. Thank you for staying tuned tonight. Join us next week for another edition. Don't do what will get into trouble. Good night.